We all know how important it is to connect with others. We want to feel understood, accepted, and loved. And one of the ways we try to connect is by sharing parts of ourselves, our thoughts, our feelings, our stories. But sometimes we can go too far. Sometimes we share too much too fast, and that can leave us feeling confused, embarrassed, or even hurt. So today, I want to explore this question. Why should we be careful about what we share and when? These days, we hear a lot about the value of honesty and openness. We're told not to keep things bottled up. We're encouraged to speak our truth, to be real, to show our authentic self. And yes, being honest is a good thing. It's important to express ourselves and to be seen for who we are. But there's another side to this. We live in a world where everyone is expected to open up quickly, even to strangers. On social media, in casual conversations, even on first dates, people are sometimes asked to reveal very private things. This can create a lot of pressure. It can make us feel like we have to share everything, or else we're being fake or distant. But the truth is, real connection doesn't come from sharing everything. It comes from sharing the right things with the right people at the right time. Let's look at what oversharing actually means. Imagine meeting someone for the first time. Within a few minutes, they tell you about their breakup, their childhood trauma, their financial problems, and a recent argument with their parents. It might feel like they trust you. It might feel intense, maybe even interesting, but often it's also uncomfortable. You don't know how to respond. You haven't had time to build any real trust. You might even feel like you're carrying a burden that isn't yours. Now, imagine being the one who overshares. You open up fully, hoping to feel close to someone, but later you feel strange. You wonder if you said too much. You replay the conversation in your head, feeling embarrassed. This is the hidden pain of oversharing. At first, it can feel like connection, but later, it can lead to regret. So why do we do it? Often, oversharing doesn't come from weakness or foolishness. It comes from pain, from loneliness, from a deep desire to be seen. Some people grow up in environments where no one really listened. Maybe their feelings were ignored. Maybe they were told to stay quiet. So now, as adults, when someone finally seems to care, they flood the conversation with everything they've been holding inside. Others may have been hurt before. They may not have learned what healthy boundaries look like. They might confuse sharing with intimacy, and they might open up too quickly because they don't know how else to get close. This isn't something to judge. It's something to understand. Oversharing is often a cry for closeness, not a failure of character. Still, there's a cost. When we share too much with the wrong person, we risk being misunderstood, judged, or even used. Some people may not treat our stories with care. Some may gossip. Some may distance themselves. Even if no one reacts badly, oversharing can hurt us internally. We might feel exposed, like we gave away something that wasn't ready to be given. It's like opening a door too fast during a storm. The wind rushes in, and it's hard to close it again. So even if the listener is kind, we may not feel safe afterward. Now let's talk about the opposite of oversharing. Not secrecy, but privacy. Privacy is not about hiding. It's about protecting what matters. It's about understanding that not every part of us needs to be public. Think of your thoughts and feelings like a beautiful garden. Not everyone should be allowed to walk through it. Some people might trample the flowers. Others might not even notice them. You get to choose who enters. You get to decide who has earned the right to see your vulnerable side. That choice is powerful. It doesn't make you closed off. It makes you wise. True connection isn't fast. It isn't instant. It grows slowly like a tree. You water it with trust, kindness, shared experiences. Over time, the roots grow deeper. And then, only then, do you start to feel safe enough to share the deeper parts of yourself. And here's something important. We don't know our full story to everyone. It's okay to talk about the weather. It's okay to stay on light topics at first. It's okay to wait. This doesn't mean you're boring. It means you're building safety for yourself and for the other person. So what does healthy sharing look like? It's thoughtful. It's balanced. It respects both your feelings and your listener's space. It sounds like this: I'm going through something, but I'm not ready to talk about it yet. There's more to this story, but I'll share when the time feels right. I'm still figuring this out. Can we talk about something else for now? These are not walls. They are boundaries. And boundaries are what allow real trust to grow. In a world that pushes us to overshare, to be open all the time, we can choose something different. We can choose to protect our inner world. We can choose to share slowly, wisely, and with care. We can remember that our stories are sacred. Not everyone deserves to hear them. And we can remind ourselves that silence, privacy, and mystery aren't bad. Sometimes they are the beginning of real self-respect. So next time you're tempted to reveal everything to someone new, pause. Ask yourself, is this person safe? Have they earned my trust? Am I sharing from strength or from fear? And remember, you are not boring for keeping some things to yourself. You're not fake. You are just taking care of your heart.